always, every time.
They are MAGA.
I want all the vengeance.
Like, do they want me? I don't know.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. Listen, we have a great show planned for you. But first, we do need to thank today's sponsor. It is at Capricorn Queen 7534. Thank you very much, Capricorn, for sponsoring today's episode. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. But look, my friends, we have a lot of liberal madness to get to. This lady right here, she is full of vengeance. She's making lists. We made memes. It's Monday. Let's do it. This is why young people in America are so confused. It's because the libs consistently say, this is a woman, and this is competent, yeah. This is an African American. This is a hero. This is a scientist. This is a genius. Totally off on that one. Mostly peaceful, right. This is an expert. This is a Native American. And of course, this is another woman. Not woman, oppressed. I meant oppressed. What happened to them, Mom? We came and outnumbered them. They were too scared to be called racist, and we just took over. The truth has no defense against a fool determined to believe a lie. Talking to you, libs. And here's the allegory of the lib and the lion. Let's check it out. Aw, poor lion, all caged up. There must be something I can do. I know. I'll set you free. And then we can both run around together in this land of opportunity and utopia. And then, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you got to remember, it's a lion. And here is the big tent of the Democratic Party. Yes, we have narco-terrorists, Hamas, Antifa, Chinese spies. Looking at you, Fang Fang. Trente Aragua, Somali fraudsters, Palestinian protest. Yes, the whole gang is here, and it is a big, beautiful tent of evil. Look at the Democrats back then. Yes, back then they were all white-faced, but now they're all black-faced. Wait a minute, that's kind of ironic. All right, my friends, we have arrived at that liberal pool of madness, so sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
I can't get past this idea of vengeance. Like, I just want to make lists of my neighbors and lists of the people that I know that voted for this. I don't want them to ever be able to claim in years future that they were against this. They knew it would not be a good thing. No!
Okay. Gosh.
I want them to be tried too. I want
What a horrible woman. Seriously.
them to be on no-fly lists. I want all European countries to ban anyone who voted for this. I want them to be stuck here for the rest of their damn miserable lives.
Wow.
Shamed, shunned, pointed at.
So much love. It just flows off this lady.
I want all the vengeance.
All of it.
I will not forgive. I will not forget. I'm making lists already.
Good for
Laughing
you.
emojis on posts. I will not forget.
There are nurses and teachers and U.S. soldiers
Yeah.
and all kinds of healthcare workers
Okay.
who are MAGA. Like, think about that for a second. Some of your OBGYNs, some of your nurse practitioners, some of your pediatricians.
Oh, gosh. No. Not that. Not that.
MAGA. Oh my God. Like that actually just terrified me. I
Me
mean, am I
too.
feeling, do you feel what I feel when I
Not
just said
really.
that to you? Like, does it make sense? They are MAGA.
It's always conservative guys that get mad that I'm like, hey, I don't really date outside of my political views. And then they're like, well, you're a dumb bitch anyways. Like, I'm sorry, I wasn't having a good time talking to you, and then you told me you were conservative, and I was like, oh, that's why. And then they're like, I'll block them. Then they find another app, any other app. They'll find my Instagram, they'll find my TikTok, or anything, and harass me. Like, you can say that the left is the problem all you want, but you are the one that's harassing me, and it's only, always, every time a conservative guy.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Literally, no conservative guys are trying to date this woman. Not a single one. I have a hard time imagining anybody would ask her for a date, no matter what side they're on. Dang it! I thought I had a chance. So close.
So I got a question.
Okay.
How is the government proving that somebody is trans in order for them not to be drafted? How are they doing that? Because somebody could be trans, but they haven't done anything medical yet. They haven't, changed their name or, changed their gender yet.
Well, you can't change gender, so, I don't know. Okay, whatever.
Like, do you think people are still going to get drafted if I say that I use he, they pronouns? Like, do they want me? I don't know. Oh, I'm laughing because I'm scared.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I don't think you have any reason to be scared. Because even if there was a draft, they'd take one look at you and be like, no, thank you.
But yeah, let me know, because I really don't understand how they would be able to prove that.
Hey guys, your girl Christy Mixis here with her fiance Titan Lord on Trans Mountain. Ha! Gay! It is absolutely breathtaking.
You know what kills me is they're always like, stop shoving LGBT things in our face. Okay, we're at the bookstore.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, notice one section. We get one section. This is other things. We just get one.
That's maybe a half a section too much, but okay.
Do we have an end cap? We don't even have an end cap. It's just one section. Okay, now let's go over to the Christian section.
Okay.
Already we have an end cap. With 2 end caps.
Oh my gosh! What?
All of this. Of course, this isn't all Christian, but like, it's different religions. But like,
sure.
We're not even done. Okay, end cap. Now we have
wow.
a whole entire. Wait, there's a whole other section.
Wow, it's almost like there's a lot of religions. Huh.
Well, this is just Bibles. Wait. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of just Bibles. There's more.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because we're a Christian nation. Maybe. I don't know.
Another end cap. And all of this.
So many end caps.
All of this.
Wow.
Are we really the ones shoving it in your face? Are we?
We could have literally just been eating fresh fruits off the trees, riding horses everywhere, no cars zooming everywhere and making roadkill, no concept of money. Our first interactions could have been us making eye contact under the moonlight in the jungle.
What?
Like that purple lighting, and we're in immaculate shape because all we do is gather and hunt all day and eat fruit right off the tree and drink cold, fresh water straight from the stream, swim with dolphins, swim with manatees. Like, we deserve to be free. This planet is so beautiful and is a planet of absolute abundance that is perfectly curated for the human species. And war, hatred, racism, debt, money, jobs, what? Like, dude, I just want to move to like the jungle, get a horse, grow a whole bunch of weed, and
of course,
just opt out. The earth is such a beautiful, wonderful thing. I have no desire to be a part of the rat race. Like, I really don't. I feel like this is all incorrect, and the indigenous natives of almost every land, but you know, I live in the United States, they had it right, and that's all I want. I just want tribe, connection with nature, and I want to throw my phone into the ocean. Not really, because that would pollute the ocean, but you get what I'm saying. I want to crack my phone in half and set it on fire and never see it again, and I want everybody else to do the same. And let's turn off the machine and tap back into nature and loving our neighbor and loving the earth and love.
Wow, this lady is delusional. If she thinks that if we got rid of all modern conveniences, life would be way better. We'd just sip from the streams and swim with the dolphins. As long as we had enough weed, yeah, that's the main issue there. We got to have enough weed, my friends. But wow. The Dave Show has obtained some exclusive footage of Bernie Sanders on vacation, and I'm telling you, my friends, he's really let himself go. Let's take a look. That's too bad, Bernie. Who knew?
All we wanted was health care and affordable housing.
Okay.
Affordable groceries.
Okay, yeah.
That's all we wanted.
All right, yeah.
Guess it was too much to ask.
Oh. Yeah, life is tough, my dear, but maybe you should take a trip to Cuba like this guy did and see how they live.
I am in Havana, Cuba right now, and this is where you bring your rationing notebook to get 1 piece of bread per day. This is the notebook right over here.
Wow.
And you show it over here, and then they'll give you 1 piece of bread.
It's so sad.
So you get 1 piece of bread, and then sometimes, if they have extra, they'll give you 1 egg. Sometimes you'll only get a few eggs per month, not cartons, single eggs. And then if you're lucky, they might give you extras, but don't depend on it.
Yay, communism!
Pedophile, pedophile, Donald Frank is a pedophile.
Donald Frank? Who is he, she? I'm gonna go with she. Who is she talking about? I don't know. Okay, it's definitely not Donald J. Trump.
Pedophile, pedophile, Donald Frank is a pedophile. Pedophile in denial, and it's gonna
nice little
be
tune.
a while to integrate into society.
Everybody!
Pedophile,
pedophile,
Donald
J. Oh, Frank, yeah. Forgot, yeah.
Pedophile, pedophile.
Okay, we're done here. I think we're done. We got
Iranian
it.
hackers just said that they're going to hack the credit bureau and wipe everyone's credit card debt and give everyone an 800 credit score. Do it. I bet you won't. Do it.
Do it.
I'm double dog daring ya.
Oh no, not double dog.
Trump, if you listen to this, you listen good, because what I'm getting ready to say
Okay.
is what
Come
a
on,
lot of
Carvel.
people in this country speak for, who I speak for. And I speak for a lot of people. You hear me, you fat asshole?
Wow, okay. Let's
This
get
is
into
what we
it.
believe.
Okay.
You're right. I got Trump derangement syndrome. I hate the...
Well, we've all known that for like almost a decade now, my friend. Come on, Carvel.
You know what? I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. I want to hate him more. I pray to God in heaven, God reign the righteous reign of Trump derangement syndrome. Pray for me, Lord. I'm your vessel on this earth. Pray for the people that listen to this. We want more. We want to hate the son of a bitch so much that we can't see straight.
As we've been saying, Trump derangement syndrome is a problem. He wants to hate Trump so bad that he can't see straight. The Democrats have emotionally hijacked their base, and now they've controlled their brains into hating Donald Trump. And it's hard for people to break out of that programming. People are doing it. I'm seeing people break out of what they've been programmed to believe, but it's not happening at a fast enough rate, in my opinion. And again, I think it's crazy how Democrats are just emotionally hijacking people for their own narrative. And the people don't know they're emotionally hijacked. They think they're doing what's good and what's righteous. They're useful idiots, is what they are, in all honesty. And Democrats just continue to run on Trump hate. They talk more about their opposition to Trump than what they actually want to do.
Up next is a brilliant, I guess you could call it a history lesson, a recap, if you will, of the Democratic Party. It is given through the lens of AI. So I know some of you don't like the slop, but this is actually really good. And regardless of how it's presented, the information is spot on and very accurate.
What up, America? It's Andrew Jackson, that guy you roll up to hit some powder. I founded the Democrat Party and chose the jackass as our mascot. Now, as you can probably tell, times have changed a bit from the party back in my day, and present-day Democrats will come to hate me, but that's your problem. Jackson started the Democrat Party to appeal to the common man. Democrats today sometimes give him credit for that, but only after calling him an evil white bigot. Needless to say, the party started off pretty sketchy by today's standards. We were by far the pro-slavery party all the way through the Civil War. After the war, we cleaned up our act and supported the North's Reconstruction efforts. Totally kidding, we doubled down on racism and became the party of the Klan. But seriously, we didn't have much of a platform after the war, except Jim Crow, but that was until our boy came in hot on his rollerblades. Then came the Depression. People lost trust in markets, so I wheeled in to drastically expand communism across the country, and Democrats been hooked ever since. Up until this point, blacks had always voted Republican as they were the party that freed the slaves. But after FDR's New Deal, blacks swung 75% Democrat. This was a complete realignment, not because of civil rights, but because of economics. All while the Democrats were still the party of the Klan, and their stronghold was the South. We pushed segregation throughout the South and filibustered the 1964 Civil Rights Act for 75 days. It wasn't until Republicans stepped up and found even more votes to pass the bill. So ask yourself, how are Democrats seen as the party of the civil rights? Well, it's because
Democrats are very persuasive. But again, it ultimately boils down to economic incentives. Once Democrats realize the power of government spending and handouts, you can appeal to any voter group and lock them in.
1, 2, 3.
Gays for Palestine.
Good luck with that. So anyway, to sum it all up, my party has changed a shit ton, but it's not because of the mythical party switch. Democrats controlled the South all the way through the 1990s. But they did adopt new policies like massive social spending and welfare programs that allowed them to appeal to more diverse voting groups.
And the liberal superiority just keeps on rolling.
Or you will face certain death. Finally, to the
Who the f approved this shit?
I say tonight that
Trump?
Who the f approved this? I don't remember Congress saying anything about this.
How many U.S. soldiers do you think have died in this U.S.-Iran war so far? According to the Pentagon, 7 U.S. service members have died. We even have news reports coming out of Azerbaijan claiming that 650 U.S. troops have been killed. The same number confirmed by Nigeria's People's Gazette. I don't
Well, then that must be true, right? I mean,
believe
really?
those numbers either. But 7?
Okay.
Let's just compare the confidence of some of the Iranian leaders right now in comparison to the U.S.
President Trump has not ruled out boots on the ground in Iran. Are you afraid of a U.S. invasion in your country?
No, we are waiting for them.
No one's putting us in danger. We're putting the other guys in danger.
Who do you believe more? Who sounds prepared for this and who sounds very scared behind their blustery bravado? Apparently, we're getting our ass kicked in this asymmetrical war.
But a Shahed drone costs between $20,000 and $50,000. The missiles used to intercept them between $500,000 and $1.5 million.
So just to recap, we're lying about U.S. soldiers' deaths. We're running out of missiles and money. And all of this is being run by the most insecure, inept men on the planet. That's where we're at.
David might be beating Goliath again.
I don't know how many American soldiers' lives have been lost in this needless, illegal war of choice that we're calling the Iran war. Is it really only 6 people? I don't know. But I do know that Iranian media says it's 500 people.
Of course.
How is it that I'm just finding out that an American Special Forces unit has been completely wiped out in Iran? Of course, not from our media. They'll never tell you.
Nah.
An entire Special Units force has been captured or wiped out. I made a video earlier today about a Special Forces team being captured and KIA'd. I may have been wrong. Sources might have been, trust me, bro.
What?
It's just lie after lie. Fuck.
Iranian media is claiming over 600 U.S. casualties.
Oh,
this
now
is the figure being
okay.
reported in countries like China and Spain as well.
Very reputable, yeah.
The military has even begun posting job notices for positions like personal effects coordinator. In a now deleted job posting at Dover Air Base, a position specifically for handling the belongings of deceased U.S. soldiers was posted, raising questions about the real death toll in the U.S.'s operations in Iran. One thing is for certain, the U.S. government isn't telling us everything.
No. That was some seriously good propaganda.
The media is exploiting your sense of empathy to advance their own agenda.
Yes.
You have to be more diligent and check to see where are the sources of the news that are coming out of Iran or anywhere, really. But if you start to actually look to see who is the source, you will find that the only source for that news reporting is the regime officials themselves. And they have proven that they cannot be trusted. This regime will lie and deceive to no ends to advance its genocidal agenda.
And here's an example of what that lady was talking about. And quite frankly, it's shocking that we got some good common sense advice from somebody wearing such large glasses. I guess unicorns do exist.
So NBC News just went and posted this as if it's modern day Iran, like the Iranian people are mourning the Ayatollah Khomeini after he was killed in U.S. missile strikes. What they're not telling you is they're purposely spreading misinformation because of their hatred for Donald Trump. They know damn well this is the 2020 funeral for the General Qasem Soleimani, who was killed in a U.S. drone strike in Iraq.
The same people that are afraid of Sharia law are the same people that quote Bible verses as justification for the laws in our country. Make it make sense.
I'm freaking out. Are you guys okay? I'm not. I'm really not okay. I'm having
okay.
panic attacks every single day. I don't know who to talk to. I feel like this can't be like a singular experience. And I'm fresh, by the way. I'm a newbie. I have had no experience with somebody in the military before, like not even family, nothing. We don't even have a scheduled deployment yet. And I'm...
Why are you freaking out? There's absolutely no reason for you to be freaking out unless you're crazy.
Having anxiety attacks every day. Like I need to take lorazepam every single day. And I don't normally take lorazepam. And also...
So I guess you are crazy.
So let me set the record straight. If there was not a big fat orange child in office who maybe got congressional approval and made smart decisions, would I still have this anxiety? Absolutely. But I would at least feel a little bit more confident in who is directing my spouse and like telling people what to do. So am I the only one? I can't breathe.
Well, so a spokesperson for former Speaker Nancy Pelosi says there is an absolute distinction between the limited military operations in Libya and the broad escalating war with Iran initiated by President Trump. They're calling it a war of choice.
That, I got to tell you, that dog won't hunt. I represented members challenging the Libyan war. We lost that case. And the fact is courts have deferred to presidents and to Congresses in the use of their respective authorities here. But to say that Libya was in any way a limited war is perfectly bizarre. I mean, we took out columns of military units. We attacked the capital city. We made it clear that we wanted regime change. What's limited about that? It went on for 8 months and billions of dollars.
And while the libs are waiting for acknowledgement that Donald Trump is absolutely the worst president ever, this next lady is waiting to see how long it takes for somebody to acknowledge her while she's shopping. Not sure why that matters, but let's take a look.
Currently in Walmart.
Okay.
Trying to just get something real quick. I want to notice how long it takes for somebody to acknowledge my presence.
Is there any way that there's some way you can acknowledge my presence and move the out of the way so I can get some chicken?
You can suck my dick.
Oh,
okay?
jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get the out of my face, bitch. The out of here. Yeah, come back later, bitch.
Yeah, go ahead and go on YouTube, you retard.
I just want to make something clear real fast. When I fight, I'm not fighting for no equality. My ancestors did that when they didn't know any better. We should have never been fighting to be equal with crackers who could never be equal to us.
Wow, racist much? Jeez Louise.
We are black. A black God created mankind. A black man, Adam, planted your seed, and a black woman, Eve, birthed you. So how in the world could you crackers ever be equal to us?
Wait, if a black man and a black woman gave birth to me, then how am I so white? I don't understand that.
I'm not fighting for no equality. I'm fighting for black superiority. I'm fighting for black privilege, and I'm fighting to put you crackers back in your place.
Wow.
With your face in the dirt, licking up the dust of my feet. It's black power, baby, forever.
Now just imagine if that whole diatribe was reversed. That person would be called the biggest racist that has ever lived. Give me a break. Wow, she seems really unhappy for having all that black power. Go to a black country then. You'll have supremacy there with a bit of malaria, 25 kilometers to find water. But yeah, there's your black supremacy. She's got a point. I mean, look at Africa. Clearly superior in every respect. Jeez. Wait until they find out where we hid the reparations. Yeah, if it's in the smoke alarms, they'll never find it.
Well, I hate to say this shit, and it's very unfortunate, but I knew that Jasmine wasn't gonna win. And here's why.
Why?
Because she's a black woman.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
That's it. This is how they do. They went with the one they felt more comfortable with, a Christian white male.
Yeah, the Dems went with the guy that thinks Jesus is non-binary. Seriously? Well, that was a lot of liberal madness to get through, my friends, but here is something that should put a smile on your face. It's a singing repairman. I hope you like it. I know I did.
This customer called and said his dishwasher wasn't making any washing sounds. When I arrived, I closed the door latch and turned the timer knob and noticed that it wasn't working on any cycles, and there was still dirty water in the dishwasher. So now I'll take it apart to see why it's not working, not draining, not washing. I'm thinking a wire is shorting, cut power is crucial. I found a burnt neutral wire shorted inside of the wire nut, but I'm the type that like to use my needle nose to cut. I cut the burnt wires off, I think they cooked enough. This beat is overdone steak, extra tough. Strip the wire straight down, banana, and then I install a brand new wire nut. Then take electrical tape and wrap it up. Now he can wash bowls, spoons, plates, knives, and cups. It's working.
Well, that's Monday, my friends, and somehow we got through the madness together. If you enjoyed the ride, then buy the Dave Show a hot chocolate. It keeps the lights on. Until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear. Let the thoughts build up until I can't hear.